What's up, everybody? Happy Monday and welcome to In the Green DFS. This is going to be your Monday Night Football free pick video. In this video, we're going to have a couple of cool things for you here today. We're going to come up with two completely separate plays. We've got one on Dabble. We're going to run back the six-man play once again. If you guys were with us last night, we missed it by one. Very frustrating. We'll show you that here in a second. But we're also going to give you a four-man play on PrizePicks. We almost did another six-man on PrizePicks today, but it didn't turn out to be, it didn't make as much sense to do the six-man on PrizePicks. So we pulled it back down. We set up a four-man that made a lot of sense for 10x. So we got two separate plays here. Remember, guys, here at In the Green, we're going to provide the best possible breakdown, deep dives and metrics on these plays that we can for you guys to have the best opportunity to win your plays. You're welcome to take the plays that we put out for you guys, and you can mix them into your own parlays. You can pick and choose the ones you want, or of course you can tail us if you love them. It is your decision. You guys pull the trigger on all of your own bets, but obviously our goal is to make sure that we are providing the best content possible for you guys for free. So first and foremost, before we get into these plays, if you guys don't mind, let's get the housekeeping out of the way today. If you guys don't mind, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us a lot. It goes a long way in allowing us to provide this free content for you guys each and every day. We've gotten a lot of thank yous lately on the Dabble app chats as well as in our comments, so we want to thank you guys as well. We do appreciate you guys showing that gratitude. It makes us want to keep going with this stuff. And so keep those likes going. Share the videos to your friends if you think they'll find value in it, and we'll keep this thing rolling from there. So let's jump on these plays here. Let's first, before we jump in that Dabble play, let me first show you some of these from yesterday. So I want to point out we missed on our free pick video play, and we missed on one or two others, but on our 5 out of 6 on our 6 plays, we literally missed 5 plays by one. These are only 2 of them. I'm going to show up these ones we sent to the free plans, but we literally missed 5 plays, 5 six-man plays by one. So we got 5 out of 6. Now percentage-wise, that's fantastic, but we didn't put them on the right slips. So as you can see here, we got, I think this actually might have been a VIP play earlier in the day. I have to check for you guys, but here's one of the ones we missed. We thought it was an easy win. The Dolphins were down by about 9 minutes left in the game. They were up, and the Cardinals had the ball leading. We thought for sure the Dolphins defense would hold after getting really, really ran on the last drive. Dolphins defense did not hold. The Cardinals ran it down the field, and the Cardinals kicked the game-winning field goal, taking all the time off the clock after getting a couple of first downs. If they stopped on this play, easily hit. Jalen would have been one of the targets, obviously, with Tyreek in that end-game situation. So, and we sent this one out to everyone on our free plan because we missed earlier. We wanted to kind of give you guys a little something to run back. And luckily, a lot of you guys hedged this, so a lot of you guys won money, so we're happy with that. We did not. We went all in on it, as you can see. Everything was going great. Ferguson had plenty of opportunities. The Cowboys just are not very good. I'm just going to kind of say it how it is. Much like the Dolphins right now. But so this is one of these ones we missed on again. Again, we got killed by a Dolphins player here, killed by a Cowboys player here. What do you know? No big deal. We move on to today. We are going to crack this six-man, and we think we got one that might look really good to you guys here today. So let's get this thing pulled up first and foremost. I'm going to get this Dabble play, and I'm going to go over all the reasonings why we used each of these plays with you guys. So there's going to be a full breakdown. Is that going to work for us, or is it not going to work for us? All right, let's try this then. Let's just delete that off there for now, and delete that off there for now. But what we're going to do here is we're going to give you a full breakdown, guys, so you guys can see exactly why we used each of these plays, okay? And it's going to allow you to decide which ones you like, don't like, or if you want to run the whole thing with us. So what we've done here, this is a Dabble correlation game stack. Now, you cannot do this six-man play on PrizePicks. So right now we're going to bet $30 to win $1,050 that we've done the last couple times here. So we're betting $30 to win $1,050 on the 35x payout, as you see here on Dabble. On PrizePicks, it's about to blow your mind. I punched in the same exact play. Now, there was 2 options. You did not have an option for normal receiving yards for Malik Neighbors. You could either do the Goblin or the Demon. With the Goblin, the same exact play paid out $390. With the Demon, it paid out $540. It's the same play with worse lines. Malik Neighbors has much more. Pickens has much more. Russell Wilson has like a 212 or 214 over there. This is the same, and Freiermuth, I think, has the same as well. So we're talking about 4 of these lines are higher on PrizePicks, and they're paying you with the Demon on Malik Neighbors at 79.5 receiving yards. You're getting $540. Here on Dabble, for the same $30, we're getting $1,050 with way better lines. You guys got to get on Dabble. If you're not yet on Dabble, don't worry. I will show you how to do this exact same play for $5 if you're a new member. So it'll be your first time. You'll get to bet. You'll get to put $5 down. They'll give you $25 free with that, giving you $30 to rock on this play. So let's get this thing rolling. I'm going to show you exactly why we're doing this here today. Let me get the sip of water, and I'll break down each play. All right. We're going with Wan'Dale Robinson over 4.5 receptions. Now, the Giants will be on the road taking on the red-hot Steelers in tonight's game. The Steelers do rank 20th in the league against the pass, the pass giving up 217 yards per game. However, the last 3 games, they've let up 274 yards on average. Now, that means the last 4 games they're slipping for whatever reason, but this is what we like here, so check it out. Robinson is an absolute target magnet, and he's seemingly readily available to Daniel Jones when it comes to quick passes. He's gone over this 4.5 reception mark with ease in his last 5 games. We see absolutely no reason why he does not do that again today. Listen, the Steelers would be unleashing TJ Watt and company, and the Giants may even be down right tackle Jermaine Eluemunor. And to be honest with you guys, if Eluemunor is out, we expect quick passes from Daniel Jones all game. He's going to have to run a little bit. He's got to pass quickly. He's going to be under some pressure. It's not going to be very fun for him. So let's hope they can get him in that game. And even if he's not, we like the quick passes for Wan'Dale Robinson here. 4.5 is too low of a number for a guy that's just absolutely eating up targets. We're locking in for play number 1. Play number 2. Now, this is obviously a game stack and a correlation stack. As you guys can see, we have 2 players from one and 3 from the other. Now, this is another thing you cannot do on PrizePicks. They will not allow you to correlate without dropping your payout. We managed to get the passing yards for Russ stacked with a receiver and a tight end as well as the kicker, and 2 receivers over here for no discounted payout. It's incredible. So with Malik Neighbors, we're going to be utilizing Giants' number 1 receiver, Malik Neighbors. In his last 5 games, Neighbors cleared his line in 4 of these last 5 games. With his speed, explosiveness, and ability to make game-changing plays after the catch, we love Neighbors in this game, even if they are not playing from behind. Now, I think the Giants will probably be playing from behind in this game, but even if they're not, Neighbors is a must-lock in this. He's probably going to be a lock in a lot of your plays today. This guy is incredibly talented, and the Giants know that. Daniel Jones knows that. He is absolutely the top target for the Giants. Wan'Dale probably being number 2. And then you get Slayton somewhere behind there. So we're locking in Malik Neighbors for over 63.5 receiving yards. We love these 2 together in a combination where they're probably playing from behind. Now, the first thing you're going to think is probably that we're going to run with someone like Najee Harris or a running back from the Steelers, but we're not. We're going to do this differently today, and I'm going to tell you guys why here in a second. First, let's go for the next pick. George Pickens, 59.5 receiving yards. It's like 64 or 65 yards already on PrizePicks. Over here on Dabble, 59.5. This is the first of our correlated game stack for the Steelers side of the play. Now, the New York Giants are actually ranked 6th against the pass so far this year, which might scare you. However, Russ Wilson and the Steelers offense just got done thrashing the Jets' number 2 ranked pass defense. Just last week, they went right through them, ran up a ton of yards. With the Giants missing a few corners, we really like Pickens to have another big game on primetime. This guy is showing us he's a primetime player. When the primetime lights hit, he's starting to really show out, and Russ really connected well with him. We like this play a lot. Moving on to play number 2, we're taking Russell Wilson over 202.5 passing yards. Now, Russ will take on a tough Giants defense, but he will be at home with a crowd that should be very supportive given his first dominant start last week. We think this line is way too low. We saw Russ put up 264 yards and 3 touchdowns against Sauce Gardner and the Jets last week. Obviously a more formidable defense when it comes to the pass. We're locking Russ in on the correlated game stack here, and we have a major edge doing so on Dabble, as we're not losing any of the payout like we are on PrizePicks or other apps. So again, there's a reason why we have this play on Dabble today. We're not going to steer you wrong. We're not going to give you this play on PrizePicks. You should not be entering this play on PrizePicks. If you don't have Dabble because it's not in your area, that's one thing. You can find another app to utilize this play on. We can show you a few. But if it has to do simply with the fact that you don't want to download Dabble, you're doing yourself a disservice. You're wasting a considerable amount of money just by playing on PrizePicks. Might be a pretty app, but right now it is not giving you the best deal. So again, we like PrizePicks. No shade to PrizePicks. We're gonna always keep our PrizePicks plays going for all you guys. But Dabble's where we have the edge right now, and this is where we're gonna run this play. So after Pickens and Russ Wilson's stack here, we're going to go over to Chris Boswell for 1.5 field goals. Now, Boswell has been really solid this year, only missing 1 field goal in all of his attempt. And yes, I will say it was the one that cost us the 6-man a week or so ago, so that really upsets us. But in either case, outside of that, he's been fantastic. He's gone over this line of 1.5 field goals made in 5 of his last 7 games this year. They didn't need him in a couple of those games, but for the rest of them, he went right through it. And listen, Boswell is also the most accurate kicker ever from 50 yards out. This guy has range. They're not afraid to kick deep field goals with him. In fact, the Steelers opt to do that quite often. We love this play for Chris Boswell, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. This play is probably going to be one of the first ones to be removed. I just say that from experience, knowing how we've been doing these Dabble plays. So this is another reason why you have to get on our free plan. We'll show you how to do that after. The free pick plan will allow you to get all the free picks sent right to you. This is probably going to be gone, so I hope you guys see this as soon as possible and lock this play in. And then the thing is cool, I'll show you how you can lock these plays in here in a second. But let's get through the last play number 6. Pat Fryermuth over 30.5 receiving yards. Now, the last piece to this six-man correlation game stack is Steelers tight end Pat Fryermuth. Now, Pat has gone over this line in 3 of his last 5 games. However, he did have 51 receiving yards last week with newly crowned starter Russell Wilson at the helm. Keep that in mind. We see Pat being even more involved in this game when the Giants opt to send pressure. Fryermuth is a big tight end. He's 6'5", 260 pounds. We've seen this guy stiff-arm defenders often make big-time games after the pass. We love this one here today in this game stack. We love the fact that we can stack Russ Wilson's passing yards with George Pickens' receiving yards and Pat Fryermuth's receiving yards. Hopefully they get stopped there down at the end by those Giants' stingy defense and we get a couple of field goals. This is really, really nice. This is a really, really nice game stack. You're not getting this on a lot of apps. In fact, you couldn't possibly put this in on Better. Again, another app we like for certain plays, but you couldn't do anything close to this on Better. You can't get anything anywhere close to this on PrizePicks. There's a lot of apps that will give you trouble with these kind of game stacks, and right now we can do that on Dabble, so we're going to take full advantage. We love Dabble, but we still want to beat Dabble. That's the whole goal here, right, guys? So here's what you're going to do. If you don't yet have Dabble, well, first off, if you have Dabble, really easy. Drop your money on here, bet whatever you want. We're betting 30 to win 1,050 at 35x. Cool thing is, if you have it, you can just click the button when you get the free plan. When we send the play to you, click the button, it pops the play right open, and all you have to do is search In the Green DFS, and you can just copy our play from there as well. So you have a couple of options there. Again, as you guys can see, every day we show you this, there's a few hundred more people following us. Our plays are being heavily followed over on Dabble. There's a reason. We give great breakdowns and details and give you guys, the best possible edge we can get you. It doesn't mean we're going to win every day, but the cool thing is with our style here is, remember, we can go 10 complete days losing. That's negative 300, right? And then we hit one of these for 1,050. We're up 750. So this is very easy. We hit these on other apps all the time. We're due to get a couple of these in a row here on Dabble. That's our strategy. When we hit, we're going to do a slight press, and we'll show you how we do that as well. But lastly, before we get to the PrizePicks play, guys, I want to show you one more thing. If you don't yet have Dabble and you want to run this play with us, it'll cost you just $5. All you have to do is this. Go to the description of our video. Click on Dabble right here. Look a little bit different on your phone. Dabble does a bunch of cool things here. First, they give you 6x for 3-mans. PrizePicks not doing that. They give you 35x. Rather 3-mans. They give you 35x for 6-mans. You're not getting that on PrizePicks or other apps as well. And they give you the 1,000x payout, which we love for like football Sundays and big basketball slates. But all you have to do, guys, like I said, go right here, click on Dabble, deposit just $5, and Dabble will give you $25 free, giving you $30 you need to stack on this exact play that we're going to do here today. That way, if you want to ride with us, you can do it for exactly $5. Now, keep in mind, when you download Dabble, guys, when you make that a deposit of at least $5, that allows us to get paid out, which allows us to produce these videos for you. So we do appreciate that. It goes both ways. So in return, what we'll do is we'll offer you a free week of VIP. If you are a first-time user of Dabble, all you have to do is take a screenshot of your $5 or whatever deposit you make. It could be $100, $500, $5, whatever you want it to be. Take a screenshot of that deposit as well as a screenshot of your first bet. Send it to support@inthegreendfs.com, and we will set you up with one free week of VIP so you can take a look at how we do things over on VIP. This is how our VIP works. I'll show you this here in a second, and I'll go back to this plan here in a minute and show you how all this works after I do the PrizePicks play for you. So again, super easy. Click on the link right here. Guys, make sure the code says In the Green when you set it up. Our company name is In the Green DFS, but our code is always In the Green. Super easy. You see it right here. So click that, deposit $5. They'll give you $25 free. You put the $30 on this play, and you're good to go. One more time, the Dabble play. We got Wan'Dale Robinson over 4.5 receptions. We got Malik Neighbors over 63.5 receiving yards. Again, get to these quick. They're going to go fast. We got George Pickens over 59.5 receiving yards, stacked with Russell Wilson over 202.5 pass yards. We got Boswell for 2 field goals, and we have Pat Fryermuth for over 30.5 receiving yards. There's your Dabble play of the day. We love this one, guys. We got really close last night. We've had a couple of really close 6-mans lately, so if you don't want to go all in, you guys can always click hedge. When you go to place your bet, at the bottom there, just click on the all-in button. It will change to hedge, and it will give you an option where you get paid out if you miss a couple. Super cool option if you like that. We're going all in on this one, $30 to win 1,050. Now, I'm going to get you over to what we're going to do on our PrizePicks play here today, guys. Let me pull it open for you. Okay, where are we at here? Okay, so for the PrizePicks play, we got a 4-man play with a 10x payout. It's kind of your basic 4-man play. But what we did is we kind of went a little bit against the grain. So what we did is we created a play on PrizePicks that can still win at the same time as our Dabble play. But it also kind of works in our favor in case Dabble were to go south for some reason. This can kind of protect us. It's a really easy play. So here's what we're going to do. Play number 1, we're going to go back to Pat Fryermuth. Now, listen, we're going to take a different prop on him. We're going to take his receptions, okay? For 3 receptions, here's what we're going to do. Now, we think Pat is going to be slightly more involved with this game given the Giants' weakness to the tight end position. We do think this 3 reception prop is a little bit low, but it also has what we call push equity. So we have the ability to push, which kind of helps us in certain situations. There's no hook on it. There's no 0.5. So we like this one a lot. This prop's a little bit too low. This line's too low for a game. Russ is going to have to dump some balls down. We are taking Pat Fryermuth over 3 receptions for play number 1 on the PrizePicks play. Play number 2. This is the only one we're going to cross correlate. It's going to be on all of them today. Not all of them, but all of these 2 free picks. We're going to go with Boswell again for over the 1.5 field goals. Again, guys, my apologies in advance if you get to this late. This will probably be gone. They like to take Boswell off. He kicks a lot of field goals. The Steelers have no problem running him out there to kick him. So that's usually one of the ones you see come first off the board there. But we're taking Boswell for over the 1.5 field goals. Let's see here. Next, we're going to go with Theo Johnson. Now, guys, Theo sold us last week. Theo was one of the guys that didn't come through on the play for us. And look, this guy, let me give you the rundown on Theo Johnson, okay? So we're going to go back to the well with Theo Johnson. He let us down last time around, as you guys know. But the amount of pressure we expect from the Steelers in this game, we do like Theo today to grab a few passes over the middle. This line is low, and honestly, we think we can get this in a catch. This is 1 or 2 catches for Theo Johnson. We do know that Daniel Jones is working more closely with him. He's had like a 90% snap share in comparison to Daniel Bellinger's. Daniel Bellinger had like 12 snaps, I think, last game. So just to give you an idea, Bellinger's more of a blocker. Theo's more of a pass catcher. We're taking him for over 12.5 receiving yards. We like that in this little safe 4-man play. And then the last part of the play, we're going to take Danny Dimes, and we're going to take Danny Dimes for over his rushing yards. Now, his rushing yard total is a little bit lower this game, which we kind of like. It's a little bit of a lower scoring game in general. But look, like I mentioned again, guys, excuse me. This play also plays into that Steelers pass rush. It's kind of what this thing all is about here. We think Jones is going to have kind of a rough day if he doesn't move around and get outside of the pocket. When he rolls out, he does possess the skill set to run and shoot. And oftentimes, Jones will find a gap and take the ball himself, especially if it means picking up an important first down. We like the rush yards today over on Danny Dimes. Again, remember, there's a reason why we're putting this play together. We didn't add this to the play for a reason, but we like this 4-man because what happens is if our Dabble play for some reason goes south or we miss by 1 again on one of those plays, we have this to kind of cover us, and it's a very safe, comfortable play. As long as Theo grabs those yards for us, which I think he'll have no problem doing in a dump down play, similar to Fryermuth, we're good to go. So we're going to take this play and we're going to bet $25 to win $250. Again, we always bet it live for you guys. We try to create an account here to make sure that everyone has a live bet showing on your screen. Dabble we have to do on our phone. Obviously, it's not an app yet, so we do that on the phone. But one more time on this 4-man play for PrizePicks for the 10x. We're betting $25 to win $250. We're taking Pat Fryermuth over 3 receptions with the push equity there. We're taking Boswell again over 1.5 field goals in this one. We're taking Theo Johnson over 12.5 receiving yards. And again, we're taking Danny Jones over 25.5 rushing yards. That's your PrizePicks play of the day. We don't mind this play. It's a pretty sharp play. We kind of like these played together. So this is one of these deals where if you're going to tail us, it might be a good idea to tail both these plays in their own regard, because what happens, like we talked about, is we can win them both together, or what we can do is we can, crush the Dabble for 1,050. And worst comes to worst, if we miss on a Dabble, we got this one. If you miss on one of these, we have the Dabble that covers. So it's a nice little setup there. But let's show you guys a couple more things before I get you out of here. Let me close this out real quick. What we'll do is I'll show you these packages. So first and foremost, like I've mentioned before, a lot of you guys are signing up for our free plan. I want to point out we are going to send an NBA play out to our free plan members today. Generally, it would just be on VIP on days we just do a video for NFL on a big night like Monday Night Football. It's a big night for us. We do a lot on Monday Night Football. But we are going to send out a NBA play to anyone on the free plan. So make sure you get on the free plan. You get a nice NBA play tonight. There is still a nice NBA slate tonight. We had a really nice DraftKings win last night, so we're going to run it back on the NBA tonight. But make sure you get on the free plan. Click on subscribe, guys. It takes 5 or 10 seconds of your time. You'll get the play sent right to you, and you can decide whether you want to run them or not. They're literally sent right to you. You can click a button if you want to tail them, and if you don't, just discard it. So with that being said, I want to show you 2 more things. We have NBA Full Season Pass. I believe the 50% token for the NBA Now coupon is expired. I think all 10 have been purchased on that. So the new price is the normal price at $14.99. You can use Buy Now, Pay Later with Klarna if you want. It drops it down to like, I don't know, $40 or $50 a month for that if you want that option. Of course, our Full Season Pass for football will have 50% off since the season's already gone in now. It is code Sunday if you want 50% off for that. And of course, you can also use the Buy Now, Pay Later. And lastly, the VIP plan. We have the weekly and the monthly. Most people will do the weekly with VIP. What happens if they win a few grand, they usually let it just keep running so they can continue to have the VIP plays. And if they don't like it or want to stop it for any reason, they just cancel it. But you get the VIP plan. It's $99. It covers literally all picks and plays for all apps: PrizePick, Chalkboard, Dabble, Hard Rock Bet, better, sleeper, etc., etc., etc. So we're going to do all the plays there for VIP. You can also get VIP for free. There's 2 ways to do it. If you go to do that Dabble play today or get better any of these apps, just send us a screenshot of your initial deposit and your first bet to support@inthegreendfs.com, and we will set you up with 1 free week of VIP as well. The only thing we did not get to, guys, we didn't get to calculate the winner of yesterday's contest, so just bear with us. We'll put that on the next video. For the NBA video tomorrow, we'll toss it on there so you guys know who won, and I'll reach out to you guys so we can set you up with that free week of VIP as well as your 50% cent of the next free pick win. Lastly, guys, again, we appreciate you. If you don't mind, we're going to run the contest back again. This should be an easy one. 1 game. Someone should be able to win this pretty easily. All you have to do, 2 things. First, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and of course, comment below with the player that you think has the highest fantasy score today on Monday Night Football. 1 game, guys. So remember, first come, first serve when it comes to the comments of the players' names. If you want to go Russell Wilson, great. But if he's already picked, you got to go on to another player. So the quicker you get to the comments, the better. A lot of you early morning guys usually jump on those and get some of the sharp choices early. So do that when you can. Outside of that, guys, we very much appreciate you. But we'd love to get this next video up to 100 likes. We got to it 97 the day before. Today we let this one out very, very late, last minute. So we apologize for that. So if you guys don't mind, smash that like button. Let's get it over 100 likes. If we get it over 100 likes, we will do what we said, and we will send everyone on the free plan a VIP version of an NBA pick tonight. So we'll take a VIP NBA pick, and we'll send it to everyone on the free plan for tonight's NBA games. As long as this video gets to 100, that means you don't want to wait till 7 p.m. So let's get this thing rocking and rolling, get it to 100 likes or more, and we'll send it out. If you guys have any other questions at all, just make sure you comment below here so we can help you guys out. We'll help with props. We'll help with suggestions, recommendations, whatever you guys need. If you like this video, just go ahead and send it to a friend or click that like button there, and we'll keep them rolling for you guys. Thank you guys again. Happy Monday. Let's cash tonight, guys.